Thomas. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Smart in at the point. And with the trade deadline behind us, GA, that is a busy time for front offices.
Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
And finished off by Finney Smith.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
Thomas passes to Smart. Back to Thomas. Pass to Smart. Here's Finney Smith. Porter, a screen on Giannis. Outside Thomas. Just 4 to shoot. With some arc, Giannis grabs the miss. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
And the Nets with possession here. Following the miss by Giannis. Finney Smith kicks to Porter. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Launches from deep. Again, Thomas missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket of the game.
It's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Finney Smith kicks to Smart. Pass to Porter. Smart against Johnson. Here's Thomas, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
Giannis with it. Now Connaughton. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porter. Connaughton kicks to Jackson. Misses the 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's Thomas. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach, and we talked about the problems that Giannis poses. He said, look, there's no easy way to defend Giannis. We have to be physical with him, keep him out of the paint as much as possible. But he acknowledged that even having multiple bodies on Giannis sometimes just isn't enough. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Bucks making a change here. Trent's checked in. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard to look at the teams that specialize in intimidation. The Bucks second.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots. And that continues to be the goal.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Outside Thomas. This one for 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Trent passes to Giannis. Drops in the layup for 2. And that's now 6 points for Giannis. Brooklyn's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Thomas. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Antetokounmpo inside. He's guarded by Thomas. Antetokounmpo, shot's good.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Rebounded by Smart. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Jazz in Delta Center.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
First team foul.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Milwaukee making a switch here. Porter's checked in.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Now, here's Sean. 9 points last game to end the run and finished off by Porter.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Bucks leading by 4. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. 43 seconds left to play here in the first. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
Thomas checked in for Porter. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Thomas following the basket by Giannis. Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. Sharp with the screen on Trent. To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got Drummond. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Gary Trent. And it's Porter in at the 2. And it's Drummond missing. Nets trail by 6. It's Thomas on the wing. Puts it up from 12. And it's good off the back rim and in. Thomas got 10 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And the shot goes down. And the Bucks lead by 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Thomas against Trent. Thomas down low. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bucks leading by 6. Kuzma with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Trent. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Brooklyn's own Team Hype. Get loud, fans. On the court, your Hype Squad. All right, fans. Who needs attention? Come on, let me hear ya.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Sharp, and Smart subbed in for Whitehead. Here's Smart. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Pass to Thomas. Outside Williams to the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Nets shooting their first free throws of this game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And he's good on the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Drummond. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
When Drummond gets the ball inside, that's going to scare the rest of your defense. You got to pay attention.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He's off on the first.
I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Michael Porter comes in for Williams. He hits the second from the line. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smart dishes to Thomas. Over Porter. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Thomas.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Here's Thomas. The rebound by the Bucks.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Kuzma passes to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Outside Porter. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
3.
Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Outside Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. Outside Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Connects from 3-point range. Thomas got 7 points for the quarter.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Giannis is double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
YouTube jump ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Giannis is double. Back to Trent. Antetokounmpo finds Trent. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Trent. And it's off from 3-point range. Porter against Kuzma. Pass to Thomas. Smart with this screen on Trent. Thomas with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the defense.
Claxton with the steal. Trent against Thomas. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Williams is checked in for Brooklyn.
Next, number 43, Zaire Williams.
.110 left to play in the first half. Porter kicks to Finney-Smith. The baseline J, and the jumper falls for him. 58 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 6-point game. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. .46 seconds left in the second quarter. Smart on the wing. Defended by Trent. Finney-Smith passes to Porter.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
Porter, no luck. Porter with it. Williams picks him up. Porter kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Smart passes to Finney-Smith. And the rejection by Giannis for the finish. And Giannis throws it down hard.
And this sort of